DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation! It's another Friday. Yo,
Friday.
And holy cow, guys, we can hear Mikkel, and he's not got the mic right in front of his face. He
Go ahead,
like
say something.
Hey,
Miguel, we're
he
waiting.
like
I
DCA'd.
do.
He DCA'd a little bit.
I did. I finally bought a Yeti,
Woo!
so
Yes.
I have a good microphone. So now I can sit here and actually talk without being claustrophobic.
Right. I mean, there is one microphone that's a little bit more up there. It's the one that you see in all the real high-end recording
That was
studios.
between
But
that and
that's
the Rode.
$800 for that
I was
microphone.
looking at a Rode,
Hell
the
no.
Rode equivalent,
Yeti.
which is really good microphone.
Yeah.
Yeti's the way to go.
I really like Rode.
Unless you're singing, Yeti's the way to go.
I've used it multiple times, but not for YouTube and video recording. It's mainly camera microphones. A little different, but I'm using the Yeti, and so far so good. Let me know. Y'all let me know. What do y'all think?
You crazy cats.
You sound
baby.
amazing. I think you should do the first announcement today.
Ooh, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of
That is a
pressure.
Don't
But
choke.
Let's kiss my face in the
Don't
chat.
choke. Don't choke.
In the face. I'm currently trying to re-listen to myself, see what it really sounds like.
In the meantime, hello, Jason Tiger Osborne. I see minding my business. Java Hava, good to see you, brother. Sonia Near. Who else we got here? Keeper of the Code. Ralph Cooper. Yo, it has been a minute. Crypto Nico. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Isn't it amazing that we started at, right on time today?
No.
Isn't it amazing?
We didn't actually start on time. I'm sorry.
What's up, lethargy?
I'm gonna call it out. We didn't start on time.
Maybe a minute late, but there's
It
not.
was like
10
two.
minutes
It was
late.
like 2 minutes late. We have traditions. I gotta uphold them. Grumpy or not, we gotta uphold them.
Okay, cool.
What's up? What's
I was
up?
making sure that there's a staticky background noise. I was making sure that it wasn't me, so I muted myself. And it wasn't me, so we're good. It's not
We're
me.
good. We're good.
Nice.
That means it's Brian's miners in the background.
Probably, because I don't have NVIDIA voice on my computer.
Hold on.
I do have.
Does it sound
I
like
do
this?
have broadcast turned on.
No, I don't hear that.
Yeah, no.
No.
I
You
have
see,
broadcast turned
my
I'm glad you
so-
don't, because I do.
Because, the echo that is in here that I can hear standing here,
yeah.
but y'all can't anymore because broadcast is legit. Super
This
legit.
broadcast is rated F.
Or fucking awesome.
Yo.
Much better. Much better.
Much better. Fair enough.
You're not on the Doge Lord level, but you definitely sound much better.
Jeez.
So near. Good evening, DCA Adventures. I have got my Delk Optiplex 755 MTPC up and running after I found it in the trash, and I still need a 970 NVIDIA card, a 16 slot GDDR, 3 GPU, or around $150.
Some goblin. You gotta be careful about that, bro. He just posted in the DCA Discord. Looks like I was right about my house and my rig. Just had smoke come out of his 24-pin connection. Yeah, once the smoke gets let out, you can't put it back in.
Yeah, that's factory set in there. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
factory sealed in place.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
What is up? That one guy Oz and Crypto
Yo.
Shaked. Yo.
What is up?
Yeah, yeah. That usually means that either your board's smoked or your or your power supply is.
One or the other.
I would take a big gamble and say it's the power supply. And I wouldn't trust that motherboard.
Is it really that big of a gamble?
Yeah, yeah. You could plug in a new power supply into it and smoke it if the board's bad. It's not even worth fucking testing. Maybe the CPU and RAM in there you might want to still test.
That's right, Oz. The only way to live it, buddy. Living your best life.
Yes, sir.
Only way to live it.
So I do have an announcement that kind of shared with Brian and Mikkel earlier that finally got FDA approval on the last remaining 24 labels that I had from my 2 final roasts. So I'm hoping to launch Doge Lord Coffee by Friday. And if I
By Friday.
get things connected, I'll give you guys early access.
Woo!
If it goes live Friday, we're giving out coffee.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
One. Well, if it goes live Friday, we'll give away a bag of coffee every Friday until the end of the month.
Ooh,
How about
coffee for
that?
Christmas.
Coffee Christmas by Doge Lord. Yeah, Doge Lord.
I like
DCA.
it. I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So one thing that I got to figure out how to do is, well, not so much figure out how to do. One thing I need to set up is the coffee label NFTs and have them priced in such a way that they are good for a year subscription of coffee. Of the coffee that's in the NFT.
So a
And
way
then-
to do that would be when you go into creating the NFT, depending on where you create it, usually you have the option to include something. And what you
like
would include would
unlockable
be like
content.
would be like a promo code that you would only have if you had bought said NFT, and you could redeem it. Make sure you only allow one redeem, because if someone sells it and then uses it again, then they can use it again and again and again and again. But you know, or you could limit it to a certain amount. But that'd be the best way, I think, to go about that. Be the easiest way to go about that.
Yeah. I'm
Is to add that in
thinking
there on the back end.
I'm thinking
on Shopify.
a year subscription plus you know, t-shirt, mug, stickers, you know, some goodies. I think people will get excited about that. Yo, Yashnik's in here.
Sonia, he's like, but so soon here he's gonna be setting up a 10 by 100 gigabyte 24 port rack mount RJ45 switch from Dell. Any help? I could look into something like that. Maybe Gundy might have had experience with this.
Thank you, Ozzy.
Can sit there and ask him about that too. Get his input. I don't know if Mikkel has ever really messed with the RJ45s. I haven't messed with them. I know of them. That's about it.
I've used them, but I mean, I'm not. What are you trying to do? You just trying to use it? I mean, if it's just a standard, you know, rack mount RJ45 switch, like, it's pretty much simple. I'm Not sure. What
Is it like a managed switch or is it?
If it's managed, you know, he would have a little bit of extra work. To do.
Right,
If it's managed
right.
or something, you know, how much work you got to do? You just need to have one in, and the rest are your outs.
Right, and that's how my rack mount is. But I've also got
So
the
is there a
triplet.
specific question? Yeah, that's like the best kind of way, like, because it's would depend on everything. In my opinion.
Oh, there we go. Nice lethargy.
Yeah. So I was saying that I was reading this comment, like you said, there has to be a specific question.
Managed switches.
Switches, yes. Those are always nice. Is it PoE? I like PoE switches. These are cool.
So how is everybody doing? Like, I want to see some FAs in the chat if you're doing fucking awesome right now, because it's Friday. Hello. The work week is over.
I wish.
Yo,
Sup, Batman?
Batman. Yes.
Oh,
we got some FAs in the chat.
speaking of the Gundies.
Speaking of the Gundi.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Where's the Gundy?"
Where's
the Gundy?
Right
here, buddy.
Hell yeah, brother.
There he is.
My Grumpy took extra long today. It was extra grumpy.
Dude, so big. Oh my god.
It was
was
so grumpy.
It was a quad flusher.
Quad flusher.
Hell nah.
Not just one, but two, but three, but four.
4 flushes, brother.
Do it for Dale.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my god.
The crypto miners are worried about, power. I'm worried about water,
Right?
No water, no grumpy.
That's right.
Have to resort to
Better find a
woods
damn bush.
like a bear.
Lean against a tree. Take a
There you go.
latrine.
Suburbia doesn't like it when you poop in public. Contrary to popular belief.
If it's on your own property, who gives a shit?
That's right. Just go
The
out there and
dogs
mind
can
it.
do it. Why
People-
can't you?
People watching this shit.
Every time that one neighbor lets their dog shit on your yard, you need to go return the favor.
Damn it, man.
Like, what is it? Me, myself, and Irene. Whenever he snaps and he goes and just shits in the guy's yard. He just waves at him.
Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see.
He's like, yeah, we're just returning the favor. Clean this up.
Oh, Judge George is here early.
He was,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah. No work today.
Yeah, I was working. I actually
He came off
switched
running
my
at
last
93C.
I switched my last duty station instead of
He said
Duty.
duty.
instead of being posted and waiting for somebody to come relieve me so that I can actually come home. I was
He needed to be relieved.
the breaker, so I was giving everybody their final breaks. So
Somebody
instead
in
of
the
taking my
audience
break, I got the A-OK to bounce out.
I love those
Nice.
days.
You're like, yeah, you
take
can just
the
go.
fuck out of there.
Yeah, basically the way they look at it is like, hey, you know what? You're you're saving the
So, hey, you
department
can
money
leave.
when you
Like,
leave
all
early.
That's
You
right.
said it. I'll hurry up and get out of here if you happen to ask me a question or change your mind in the process. Be split.
Android cell mining. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know about
Tell little
that
man we
tech,
said, hey,
man.
what's up?
I'm gonna go check mine right now. Just because you said that.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Yeah, I don't recommend doing it on phones really, but
No, what is this? Electronium days? Jeez. Man, you used to just click a button on your phone and give you 100 electronium back in the day.
You can still mine with your phone on XYO.
I mean, it's technically not mining. You're just like giving them location data for tokens.
Yep.
right.
That's true. So, from what I understood, technically, because mine goes 84/69. As far as I know, the right number is your current tip. That's as far as I know. I think the other is like an average.
New CK box running hot, man.
Right.
Maybe it doesn't like its spot you put it at.
Or it needs more airflow
Definitely
around
not
it.
no 93 though.
Yeah.
Tech means.
93C is
But I don't
pretty
know.
freaking hot.
I don't know about it running that hot though.
Termux, what's this? I've never heard of this before.
I love Termix.
Yeah.
I've never
Termix
heard of
is
it either.
amazing.
I'll look it up right now.
For Android, it lets you use terminal in Android,
Oh.
as if you just can't use like sudo commands.
No sudo?
Yeah, no
Blasphemy.
because well, if you're on a rooted phone or one with an unlocked bootloader, you can use different terminals because you would have at that point you are super user, but native Android phones are usually locked.
Has
So
anybody ever
You
tried
can't be super user.
mining an Android phone coin with an Android emulator on their computer?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
It's odd.
But wouldn't it be better?
I mean, I don't know. You're running like 200 instances of phones on your computer?
You don't get any benefit
be-
from it. You'd be better off to just use your CPU to just mine it directly then at that point.
I mean, you would be using your GPU to do that though, because
What was it first back in the day? Was it
Knox
MinerGate?
would
You used to
use,
mine from your phone for a while?
Yeah, MinerGate does.
That thing would
Did.
freaking send your phone to the stratosphere, though. Be hot, battery be like melting.
Yeah, you would need to put
Is
your phone on
ambient
like
the
the
left-
dashboard
the one on the
while
left
driving, and let the air conditioner hit it just to keep it cool while mining while earning XYO coins.
And I
That thing got hot.
think so. Soy is gonna have.
Oh, the emulator
start
on
a phone store.
for Android is slow, is what Sony is saying.
Okay.
It's so slow.
Cheers to you, Golden Wolf.
Ooh. Nice and calming.
Right.
Must have that wacky tobacco in it then. Devil's lettuce. Ooh.
I like this. Give your friends a gift. Share your unique purchase link, and your friends can claim 10% off their next purchase on DogeLord.com.
Oh,
That's from the Looks Reviews.
free money from Doge Lord?
Yep.
Say it ain't so.
If you purchase something and you leave a review, you can share a link.
Ooh.
Or you could also join the affiliate program.
Water cool your phone. I like that one.
Yeah. Was it? Linus did that. He did something like water block to his phone. It was hilarious.
Like, you'd have to take like the whole faceplate off to like cool the chip, wouldn't you?
No, they just it was like a plastic flexible membrane, and they just like.
Oh, you're talking about the Linus Tech tip?
Yeah. Stuck it to
Yeah.
the back of the phone.
The other way was what I did whenever me and Mikkel were playing around with that, mining on our phones. It was wintertime,
Knox is only for
and
windows.
I just stuck it right in front of the window, pulling air into the mine during the wintertime. And I just watched the hash rate climb on it. I'm like, oh, wow, it's nice and cool.
Electronics love the cold, man. To a certain point.
Right.
Then it's like, it's too cold.
Well, not really. It's just that you've got to have that fine little balancing point of, one, you can't turn it off. Because, like, think about things that are operating in space, you know?
Yeah, you'll never get it back on.
Yeah. Oh, shit, we
Like
got to
when your
reboot it.
When your car's
no.
acting up and you, like, leave it running, you know, while you go into the grocery store.
Right.
You know, some parts of Alaska, you gotta do that, or else the lines will freeze.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He also did a calculator, too.
Calculator.
Yeah.
Like a TI-81 or something?
I have no idea. I forget which one it is.
I can graph faster on my calculator now.
So, good old Linus.
Yeah. Is the snow coming up to you yet, Nam?
Nope. It's been dipping down into like into the 30s range.
Ooh.
Waiting for it.
Yashnik says winter's here.
Oh yeah, I'm watching all the people from his fucking neck of the woods. They're already posting snowmobile vids. I'm like, you bastards, hogging all that white stuff up there.
You sick people.
Mikkel, you just don't understand.
I know, it's horrible.
No, I don't. We don't really get snow.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You just wouldn't understand.
Yeah, you get a dusting, man. Your town shuts down.
See, up here, we
What
get
is this
like...
white
stuff on the ground, guys.
We don't even get a dusting.
No?
We're not even like lucky enough to get a dusting.
See, up here,
Well,
you know,
what
like
we do
we...
get is ice. We do get ice, and that sir messes stuff up.
Oh, yeah, East
Is-
Coast is the same way. It's all
Yeah,
ice on the East Coast.
Ice storms, man.
Yeah, so I mean, like, for where I'm at, yeah, it's like,
Rather have
it's
snow.
not bad. It's just like, you just gotta wait for it, though. We don't typically get it always in the beginning of December. Trails aren't technically opened out here until the 18th anyway.
Oh, snowmobile trails?
Yeah.
Oh. How does that work when you're like going like 90 past these guys going like
Hey.
25?
I more have to worry about people still walking on the path.
Oh,
You calm down, yeah, shit.
dang, man. Can you imagine? Like,
Oh,
jump
yeah.
out of the way.
And like, so I gotta like, thank God there's no leaves on everything, so you can kind of see and stuff. But yeah, those are the only time you gotta worry. But usually, you know, it's like I've done, 90, 100 through the trails.
Catch a deer or like a
Dang.
freaking rabbit
Snow
or
in
something.
West
Like,
Virginia.
What was it? That's funny you say deer, because like one of the years, I was with a buddy of mine. He brought his crazy fucking brother with him, and we come out into this cornfield. There's like about 8 or 9 deer in the middle of the field. He's like, I'm gonna go catch up to one of them. Gets right up
Hello,
to one of
Marcus.
them, and he goes
Yo,
to try
what's
to,
up, Marcus?
to slap the one in the ass as it like bucks.
yeah.
Oh man, it
Did
was
hit him?
it was like inches. I was like, you crazy motherfucker. It's like, oh my god.
It's like getting mule kicked by a horse.
Oh my
man.
god, yeah. And it was the
You're lucky you're not
it was like a fucking like a 12-point buck, dude. It was
The
a big
deers,
boy.
Too, they like to like go over top of you and like smash down on top of you while you're on the ground too.
Oh yeah.
Don't break for deer.
Right.
Nope, hit him head on. Insurance will cover it, and you get free meat for the winter.
Gross. Gotta pick it out of the grill though.
You know, in North Carolina, my family did that twice.
Hey, you know, it's you hungry, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of meat. I mean, I have family that goes hunting, I go hunting. It's quite a bit of meat.
You know, every time my
That
dad
you
killed a deer,
don't
it
have to
wasn't
go to the
with
store
the
to
gun.
buy.
Ralph Cooper, he's like, oh man, when the lake freezes, the skis come out. And I'm like, well, you want to know what's nice about, what like kind of cool about snowmobiling? They have 2 skis and a way to propel itself. It's like little paddles. Man, I've done 1.5 miles of clean open water with my sled.
Just don't stop.
Yeah, you just keep it going. I've got enough motor to do it. You know, it's like I'm not wide open throttle going across the lake either. That's the funny part. I'm like, wow, that's actually easier than I thought.
Well, you know, I'm sure there's like a good like balance. You know, if you slow down,
Yeah,
too
you
much,
gotta do
sinking,
give or take right around like 80, 85 miles an hour, and you start like basically just hydroplaning across.
Oh yeah.
And you got skis, and my skis are plastic, so they come right up onto the water, just take off.
Launching is ready.
I found out one year, like I came through, we were riding a riverbank, and I broke through, and I had enough throttle going with me, so I was able to kind of motorboat out of it. And as I'm like motorboating out, I'm just breaking all the ice, and I did like 1/4 mile like that before I was able to get out of the riverbed.
And you were motorboating like.
Oh yeah. Oh god, the whole back of it, like my grab bar was like dipped in the water. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna sink. Go.
Nasty.
Motorboat. You motorboating son of a bitch.
Yeah, I was actually surprised it like came out of it and was able to keep going. I'm like, oh my god.
Poor fella. Jeez, man.
Yeah, stuck up on those meats, boys.
76C.
What are you looking at?
That's pretty warm, dude. Your fans are
Wow.
really high.
Oh, geez, where is it? I gotta look now.
Wow.
My fans are only at 2,400 RPMs.
4,500.
So
That's louder than my ASIC in the garage.
either there's like dirt on the cooling fins on yours already.
Or you got it in a very hot
in a
situation.
very bad position, yeah.
Because it blows from the fans through. It blows through it.
Yeah, it's like a tunnel.
Yeah.
Could it be possible he has like a defect? You know, like the fins are installed the wrong way.
I even then I would think that it's not going to run that hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really?
no, I was like, even then, it would still cool it out. There's still room for shit there to go through.
Right.
It's in a hot spot. Well, yeah. Then get it out of the hot spot. Heck, man, come on.
Right? Give it
so
air!
It's so hot.
Ozzy says
I'll
kangaroo
gladly
is
take
very
it off
low
your hands
fat.
if you're
He's
not-
like, it's
if-
86
if you're
degrees
gonna-
down there.
if-
Oh my
If you
god!
don't want it, I'll gladly take it off your hands.
Well, if it's 86 and it's only going to 96, I mean, it's cooling itself pretty well.
Right, the cooling efficiency is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you mean your fans are double the speed mine are at current.
Yeah, you need to get like air circulating in that area, get some fresh air in there.
Go
There's a
put it on the
mathematical
floor in the
formula
basement or
on
something.
that, depending on the size of your room. Size of your room, how much equipment you're running at how many watts.
Oh man,
Is
so
there any
you want
ASICs
a
that can be
basic for
buy?
250? That's a tall order.
A profitable one.
That's a really tall order.
Hey, it's making a penny. Charge $9,000 for it.
Especially right now, yeah. You want an ASIC, I'd say wait. It'll all come back down again, you know.
So everybody's in the live chat talking about deer and kangaroo right now. So Monty My Biz says deer sausage is great. Dude, if you put deer meat in a meat grinder, make patties out of it, they make the best burgers.
Venison burger.
Hell yeah. And then
Elk burgers.
deer jerky with musket, liquid smoke, and pepper. Dude, I know that taste. That's
liquid
amazing.
smoke. Not a big fan. Some people kind of go overboard with the liquid smoke. I'm like, oh.
Oh, wow. Goblin. Ouch. 5600 XT for 800. Ouch.
I
my
was
rectum.
like, you had me at 600 XT. I was like, I'm interested, and then I saw $800, and I was like, I'm not interested.
I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the rectum.
Rectum, damn near killed.
I did score me a 3060 yesterday though.
Non-TI?
So not non-TI.
Used?
I am
Non-LHR?
like the magnet of those cards. I have
3060s?
now. I will have 3 of the exact same one. All
Oh, wow.
EVGA XCs, 2 fan 3060s. I got an email from EVGA, not yesterday, but the day before. It was on the first, right? At like, I don't know, it's like 3 p.m. Didn't even know. Oblivious. Didn't even know. I guess didn't come through on my phone, or I swiped it away. It was sitting there, and then I was going through my emails the next day, and it was like, I don't know, 5 o'clock. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had gotten a queue from EVGA. I missed it. I missed my 20-hour window, and I was like, are you kidding me? I was legitimately upset. And I was like, I clicked it, and it was like, if you feel like this is an error, you can email EVGA, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm going to email them just to be like,
Hey,
I was like, what? I was like,
I
what
forgot.
if? I was like, you never know until you try. So I emailed him, and I was like, hey, I just missed the window. I've been waiting so long. I was like, I've been trying to get one. I was like, is there anything I can do to get back in queue for this? And they were like, oh, we'll allow this one-time courtesy for you to get the card, and resent me the queue link. And I was like, I immediately jumped in and then bought it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just got a 3060 for 300 and
it only took you 10 seconds in a phone call,
$bucks. I was like, oh my gosh.
That's
That's
awesome.
amazing.
I mean,
So now I have 3 of them.
I'll
Because
buy it
I
off
make
you.
them-
I'll buy it off you for 400.
can't hurt to ask,
Fortunately. So now I have 3 of them, and now I'm going to put them all into a rig. I'm just going to start collecting them now. If
You mean 2? Because I'll pay 5.
dang, man, you're going up in price.
So
Call it-
what's
if
up
you
with
call
all
it
the
6,
crypto
man, I'll drop
flooding,
it.
guys? I was reading this one article that he said Ethereum's going to be the first deflationary asset for crypto. I was like, I don't know about this.
I mean, it's kind of what they're trying. It's what they want to do.
What
when
do
they
you mean
go
the
proof of
first
stake.
deflationary asset? I mean, right now when you think about it, how many burns are they doing for all sorts of other coins? If they're
Well, they
already
also
locked,
burn
You see,
Ethereum.
to
And they
me,
burn.
a burn
They're
feature
also-
is an artificial deflation for an artificial pump in price. Bitcoin is the only true naturally deflating price because it's locked in at 21 million. That's
Yeah,
it.
So
we'll just have to hit that first.
get
before
me
it
on
goes.
this, right? I don't know nothing about nothing, but I do know with this new EIP. Nim, I was talking to you about it yesterday
Yep.
or day before.
Yeah.
This new EIP is like 4455, whatever it is, 4488. Forget which one it is.
Hippie.
4488, yeah, that's what I thought. So they're trying to lower gas fees. Two
Java
bags
says.
of flavored coffee. We're bargaining now. They're trying to lower gas fees, right? So in the article, Like, he physically states that they are trying to fix a short-term solution for a long-term like realization, right? So if they're trying to solve this little task but also work on a longer term solution for gas, and then they didn't mention at all, like, really ETH 2.0 to clear up their gas problems or anything like that, makes me kind of wonder if like they're gonna delay it a little further.
Hooray.
You know what I mean? Like, they didn't even like, oh well,
Yeah,
it's okay.
because-
It's a short-term solution until ETH 2.0 comes. Blah blah blah. Like, no, they're like, no, it's a short-term solution until we can figure out the long-term solution.
Right. Yeah, because like they can't
So,
they can't make the blocks
What
any
you're
bigger.
saying is we're still gonna be able to mine Ethereum
Into
for
infinity.
inseeable for
Oh, yeah.
the inseeable future. It's kind of what I'm getting at.
I mean, they, with the way that they just structured it, they need to make a decision of it. Like, okay, are we just gonna get rid of it? Because like, burn features.
I'd be
You're-
happy to see them like lower gas fees, but it's not gonna like what
Yeah,
they're doing.
nah.
What they're doing helps, but it's slowing it. They're slowing it down. They're going from 16 bytes down to 3. Like, they're slowing it down. like,
Yowza, that's a lot.
quite a bit.
They have a memory problem.
So
The lack of memory.
It's that they're going. They I know they had to. Somebody had to have calculated it. Even
I
if
would
they
see
go to proof of
contracts
staking,
slowing down.
it's like, how quickly
way
are
they
they
can do
going to
it.
fill up 1 terabyte?
It's the only way that they can do something like that. I mean, they are like extremely fast. Like, if you go to initiate a contract on Ethereum, like, it's fast. You know, like, pretty daggone fast, but it's expensive. So you
Yeah, Ozzy, a lot of people
they're
are
gonna
still
slow it
blaming
down
us
and be like,
miners
"Oh,
for
we'll
the
slow it
high
down and
fees.
make it
It's like
cheaper."
we don't have any control over this.
Yeah.
This is a
That's all your
feature.
fault,
man.
man.
This is a
No
feature that's
control over
baked
that.
into Ethereum. The fuller the block, the more the gas fee. Naturally. I don't care if there's a bidding war or not.
Yeah.
The bidding war is now
No.
going through MEV.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of shies me away from any Ethereum-based tokens because the gas is so expensive.
Yeah.
It's like you really have to commit if you're gonna get any tokens or any kind of like DeFi out of it. Like you're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and then that's it. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then go over here and do some more of this, and then do some more of this. You end
Right.
up paying like $400 in gas fees for the day.
Yep. I've stayed away from Ethereum like altogether.
I mean,
Like,
the
and I've been in-
prolonged
I've been in
exposure
the-
to all these fees can't be a good
Right.
thing for the
I've been in
the coin,
DeFi
you know?
for probably about 6 months now. Like, probably in the DeFi space about 6 months. And I have not really dabbled in Ethereum. I skipped Ethereum. Like that, I missed that whole craze of Ethereum
Hopped over
DeFi
it.
because I was like, I'm good, man. Like, no thanks. And then went straight in Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Phantom, and now God Woke. So I'm like skipping right over the really expensive stuff, going for the stuff where I made like really good money and not have to.
I mean, that's what it's coming to. It seems like people are
Tons of
making
fees.
like platforms to where it's like just going away from even using Ethereum.
Right on.
Minding my business. He minds the BTC. That's a good thing,
I
mine.
moved it to a different shelf. It's already a few degrees lower. He's like, you're in the right direction.
DCA is rated F.
Jed Hurricane. It's like, how to make good money? Question mark. I can't tell you how to make good money.
That is the question of the day.
Right? There
just
is
get
no,
lucky,
hey,
man.
do this.
Yeah, no, it's all luck.
If you're
I'm
not mining Bitcoin, you're kind of
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah, I mean, even with my rig mining Ethereum Classic and Ethereum, like I still like, if I ever want to do a payout, I'll just do it all at once. Just done. Put it in
All money
BTC.
is bad. Yeah, I wouldn't want to make more.
Throw it
more
in a cold
fiat.
wallet.
Like what? I was talking to him the other day, and I was like, it's like crypto rich, fiat broke.
Right?
Whatever.
That's right.
Like, oh man, over here looking at your bank account, like, oh man, barely scraping by. Then you're like over here,
Then
like,
you open
You
your
look at your
Crypto
wallet, you're like,
wallet,
oh, we're
you're like-
good, cool.
I'm good, but looking at your fiat wallet, I'm like, well, I guess I got to transfer a little bit to make some bills this month. It's extra, because fiat money is looking pretty pitiful. But man, them crypto games looking pretty great.
I know, man. It's insane. You'd be like, oh, I got my measly fiat paycheck today, and then
Yo.
you're like, oh, well, but crypto makes my fiat paycheck look like shit.
Heck yeah, Jen. Mikhail saved me dollars. That's
We
something.
have an announcement yet?
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
We have not had an announcement. I mean, we kind of had an announcement
Appreciate
to test
that, John.
Crypto Mikhail's new microphone,
Oh yeah. Did he
but we
shout
have
into
not
it?
had an.
Oh, you got a
an
little,
actual
little blue
announcement.
Yeti over there. Nice.
Yeah, I did get a Yeti.
Does that,
So we could hear him, and the
is that working out
microphone's
better
like
for you?
not in his face.
Yeah.
I know, right?
What's up?
Is it working good for you?
So far.
You record any videos yet?
No, not yet. This is like first setup. I got set up like right before
Oh,
before stream.
Happy Christmas to you, right?
Right? Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Are we ready? I'm gonna do it.
Right. We got a whole thing. We have a
it.
whole thing of FAs and no announcement still. We have
I know,
fulfilled the
right?
requirement.
What happened? You guys have been slacking.
DCA Adventure is rated F
Oh.
for fucking awesome.
Oh.
Now you have to project it next time. Project it.
Right. I've been practicing a little bit, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Your turn, Gundy. Show them how it's done.
Right?
My turn. Oh, you gotta give me a second. Hang on.
I gotta put the glasses back on.
He's like, hold on, I gotta make it cool.
With bated breath.
Uh-oh. I think he's fucked up his mic. It's gone. He's muted. We can't hear him. Game over.
DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
That was almost ASMR voice.
Oh yeah.
Y'all has a button too. What do you mean, like? I mean, yeah, I have a button.
You
I
guys
got a
ready?
couple buttons.
Ooh.
Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're ready.
Ready.
Take us to the moon.
To all you sexy motherfuckers, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
I gotta change my pants.
We gotta go party.
I need an adult.
We need an adult.
So I actually had somebody in the Discords hit me up over something. So I'll say it right now. Anybody who's got one of these bad boys,
Oh geez.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad.
I was like, I had to pull my video back up.
So it's
what does he have in his hand? I want to see what it is.
Dundee can't participate in Proof of Pants right now. He's changing them.
Right. But
There's a mess down there, bro.
so I had somebody hit me up and they were like, "Hey, what gauge wire do I need? What can I use on this?" He's like, "I got 18 gauge right now." And I did a little bit of research. I'm like, oh, no, you can't do that, no.
Fire.
And
What's in the box?
huh?
What's in the box? I don't know what it is.
The Doge Lord,
Okay.
the mini Doge.
Okay.
So
I was
the
like,
mini
looked at the box real
Doge,
quick and I was like, I don't know what it is.
the mini Doge, will take 235 watts, give or take. So it also it also has a thing on their disclaimer for, hey, make sure whatever you plug in there can handle up to 25 amps. You need to use nothing smaller than 16 gauge. 18 gauge is like, that's end of the world for it. If you're going to go down that route, get a 16 gauge splitter. This way you can hook up 2 of the 18 gauges on there. This way you're kind of balancing out the power between the two.
I like to make fires in my living room.
That would be my way of doing it, but definitely make sure, if you've got 18 gauge, you got to have a splitter on there. If you got 16 gauge, you're good to go.
And what I've noticed too is, like, a lot of the Gold Shell, if you buy one from them, they offer the power supply with them.
Right.
If you actually read it, it's a 300 watt power supply. On the website, Mini Doge recommends 600. It's a lot, really. But
Yeah,
that's
little
what they recommend.
overkill, but I get it.
But in all reality, if you think about it, a Mini Doge is pulling about 230 watts. They're giving you a 300 watt power supply.
Yeah, they're breaking
You're
my
already
80%
over
rule.
80%. And you know for sure that it is as cheap as could possibly be made by the cheapest components possible. So you're looking at like bronze status, if best. All right, and you see a lot of them burning up.
Shitty wire insulation.
And you wonder why.
Oh yeah.
I would never buy one of their power
You'd be
supplies.
surprised.
I always,
Yeah, and on the
fair,
Gold Shell's website, they also set it's a disclaimer: 235 watt, 25 amp recommended minimum for it. It's running just below 20 amp.
Yeah, but that's a G2 Supernova tech, man. You're talking about
You're good to go.
But you're also talking about a good power supply. It's a Supernova. It's gold rated. EVGA,
I mean,
82. You're not gonna.
You're good. I mean,
you're not gonna be bad. Like, it's
right?
okay.
It's give or take.
But like a bronze, Chinese made power supply.
I mean, they're all Chinese made.
That you're over 80% in it already off the bat. Like, no, it's not unacceptable. You wouldn't do that to your GPUs. Don't do it to your ASIC or any miner.
I mean, it's the same way in cars too. You use shitty insulation for your wires. In 10 years, that car's gonna have electrical problems out the ass because you're gonna start having weathered wiring and shorts and fires.
Having issues with their Mini Doges, and it's because of that. Them burning up because of power supplies just not being enough.
Hey, what about that one where the guy daisy chained it?
Man, that one scared me, man. I saw that in the Telegram and I immediately messaged and I was like, yo, no.
Yo, no.
And it was like he was using a bronze power supply, running 2 Mini Doges
on one line.
On one 8-pin.
Daisy chained line.
Like yours.
The dual, where it's got the dual 8-pin on there.
It was a non-modular. So get this, it's non-modular. So think about it. She only had the one 8-pin cable, but she had
Yeah.
2 8-pins on it, right?
Yeah.
So he had both of his mini Doges on that single 8-pin, like cable.
Oh, gee.
On like it was like
Fire!
it was like a
Fire!
750 watt like bronze power supply. He was like, yeah, I was gonna use like a different like one of these other. He had like a SATA to 6-pin adapter, and I was like,
Sat at a 6-pin. Running
man, I
Doges.
was like deep breathing it. And I was like, I couldn't like type fast enough. Like
There's
I had more
reasons why
codes
there's
than I could
house
type.
fires. I swear to God.
And I messed with the guy.
It's-
I told him in general chat like where he was, and I was like, "Yo, I can't do this." I was nice about it, and he was like, "Oh wow." He was actually like, "That's really bad." He's like, "I'm gonna turn one of them off until I get my other power supply," and I was like, "Well, at least he has the common sense to like turn it off, or at least say he's gonna turn it off."
Oh yeah.
So no one
it's
else,
just-
no one else worries about him.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I turned it off. Just so
I
no
went
one
to sleep
worries.
and I woke up and my house was full of flames.
Somebody let the smoke out all in the house.
Yeah.
Even the house
Yeah,
let the
man.
smoke out.
You seen stuff like that, man? I was like,
Yep.
things you
What
see.
am I gonna
man.
do, man? I can't put the smoke back in. It just won't go.
This is how mining facilities get burned down. This is how houses get burnt down.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't realize, man, that power coming out of your wall socket is a finicky bitch, and
And it's
if
very
you don't treat her-
consistent.
if you don't treat her right, you know, she's gonna burn the shit out of you.
She's putting out watts whether you want it to or not.
Right?
Live circuits, baby. Gotta love them. You know, I'm more scared of house power than I am like automotive power. Automotive power, you might get juiced a little bit, but you ain't gonna die. You know.
The battery's gonna die eventually.
Yeah.
House power is a whole different ballgame.
The amperage, man, you get from house power is like way more.
You'll burn it down.
Hey man, I used to play with subwoofers back in the day, so yeah, that's not always true with the cars. I mean, you know, 600 600 amps is 600 amps.
If you're using capacitors and shit, like you know, you're obviously like ahead of the game anyway.
Oh,
You know
oh
what
yeah,
you're doing.
oh yeah. I was cap cells, special alternators, competition.
That's like above normal, you know.
Oh yeah,
You
where you're using 0 gauge wire for it.
Oh yeah, pushing those ohms, baby.
Oh yeah.
Ralph said it's the amps that kill. That's right.
Yeah, it was really funny. I got pulled over with the car, and I had just turned off the system. Cop bucket pulls me over because I'm bumping. I must be a gangbanger or something like that.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
you know you're selling drugs to kids.
Yep. So they pull me over. It's like I watched the cop reaching into the back there, and I'm like, you better tell your buddy. I'll open up the trunk for you if you want to get in there, but you better get your buddy's arm out of there. I'm like, he's reaching in where there's like, if he touches both poles, you'll find him in the next fucking county. And you see the cop just like look at me, ran over, grabbed dude by the back of his collar, yanked him out. I'm like, and you see the dude like look at me, and I'm like, hey man, you want to get into my trunk? I'll open it, but don't just blindly reach in there, man. You can kill yourself, dude. The hell is wrong with you?
Light
Do
up your
you
life.
Not realize what you are coming here for, which is 2 12-inch subwoofers.
I
Yeah,
swear,
but
they
the
just
two
pull you over. They
12-inch
just want to check out your gear, you know.
The 2 12-inch subwoofers also pushed. They kicked out 162
Thanks for
decibels.
stopping by to say, hey.
1,000 watts apiece.
Yeah, at a half an ohm.
Oh, low.
Oh yeah.
Real low.
Oh, dude, man, it's like in the summertime, man. The trunk gets toasty. Holy cow!
Yeah, you get in there and like the amps on
High
fire.
phonics amps are no joke. It was a competition Class D amplifier.
Those things will heat up, man. They'll get so hot in your trunk.
Oh yeah, this was a competition Class D.
So
Mono output. Oh god.
Yeah,
It
I always
was
tried to go with the Class D monos too.
it
also.
was
Much easier.
2,000 watts RMS. So you can rely on 2,000 watts being delivered out.
Constant, yeah.
Yeah. Peaks of 3,000. I was like, oh, that's the one I want.
So
I still got it. It still works.
yeah, like those old school Phoenix Gold M100s.
Oh, the old Rockford Fosgates when they had the flip chips in them.
Flip chips.
Yep, yeah, they actually had a bottom cover, and you'd put them out. You pull the chip out and put it into full range, highs, mids, or lows.
Oh,
It had a separate chip that you had to flip around.
gotcha.
Those are when Fosgate was baller. That's like early to mid, like semi-late 90s. Then they got real cheap.
Yeah, they get mainstream. Start making crappy amps.
If your stuff's rattling, add Dynomat first. That usually takes out a lot of the vibration. And then the other thing is try to find either a thicker seal on the on your trunk lid. That sometimes helps, but ultimately there's only so much you can do because it's actually pushing your trunk deck lid away from the car body, so it's actually puffing it off the seal if you're hitting it hard enough.
Yeah, I used to just go around and like play it at full volume, like what I usually listening to, and I'd just go around and like wherever you'd hear like rattling and stuff, you just tag it or something.
Oh yeah. I used to walk around my car like every so often. I'd hear a new rattle all of a sudden. I'm like, okay, what's rattling? Did a screw come loose, or is there something that needs
Felt
Dynomat?
something in the back or something.
Right.
That Dynomat works great, but if you got a push tab freaking body paneling, it's gonna rattle anyway. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. But it was really nice. Like I could sit there and shut the door, roll up the window. I'd be outside, and you wouldn't. The only thing you would hear was a little bit of the trunk lid, because basically, at competition level, you pretty much just need to unhinge it and just do the quick release screws on there to actually just suction it into it, or just weld it shut.
Yeah, you can only do so much, or just
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've broken my front windshield with bass. I was like, oh, that's a kind of cool trick.
Nah, the coolest is when you see those videos of guys like bassing out and like their like glass is like waving.
Oh yeah. You could sit there and do slow motion
insane.
on my doors, and you were able to sit there and watch him.
It's literally the waving. Yeah, I mean,
You'd watch. You can sit there and actually watch my trunk lid as the bass turned on. You'd actually watch it lift up a 1/4 inch above the body line.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and just
And
stay
your
there.
doors like flexing on the.
Oh,
freaking-
you could just watch it. You could see how it's just like the light. You could see it just rippling the light. I'm like, wow.
Sound waves, man. Sound waves.
And that was dynomated out, and like you couldn't hear anything, but man, you could see it. Very destructive of a car.
Yeah. The good old days.
Right?
I can't hear shit anymore these days.
Yep, I used to be a custom
What,
installer.
Center?
I was a custom installer until the industry basically died out for the most part.
I know, it's weird, right? Like it was all like everyone was putting bass in their trunks, and then all of a sudden everyone wasn't.
Yep.
Everyone wasn't. What happened?
Right.
It was the internet, wasn't it?
Something.
That's about the time, internet was 97.
Something, yeah.
We had bass in our cars in the 90s for sure.
Right, I remember sitting in the college parking lot, crank the bass, and see how many car alarms I'd set off. Be like, yeah.
Oh man, you have a nice enough hot rod. You know, you could just do it with the exhaust.
Yeah. But I was doing it with my trunk closed and just roll down one window.
Later, Ralph Cooper.
Later.
Good night.
Later.
Yo. Dojor, you've been so quiet. What are you over there grinding?
Still working over there, I know, right?
Grinding away.
I'm talking, the microphone's muted. So our boy Keeper of the Code has been, he submitted logos in our Discord. He's like, hey, looking for opinions on a new logo. You guys like any of these? I'm like, well, I know me personally, being in merch and everything like that, part of the key for me is what looks good when you wear it. You know what I mean?
Got to try it on first, you know?
Yeah. So, the easiest thing to do, because it's the most difficult, is to put it on something that needs to be embroidered.
Embroidery.
Embroidery. Because the threads will find it very... it's very difficult to do detailed work, like really detailed work.
Oh, embroidery, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be kind of plain. And
Yeah.
the colors really have to be, like, separated.
So, that's what I'm doing. I'm showing what it would look like to choose one of those, and I'm sharing the feedback in the Discord. So, yeah.
Jason asks, what is the gauge on the... I'm going to guess that he's meaning bit mains, not big main, PCI power supply. I've never actually, like, measured theirs. I would think that it's got to be a minimum of 16 gauge.
Bitmain power supplies?
Yeah. I actually have never measured it, to be honest.
Yeah, never had an issue with Bitmain, so...
Yeah, because, like... Yeah, I've never had an issue. The power supplies that come with them are usually already overrated. So, yeah.
What up, Snake? Oh, yeah. Man. So who's ready for Christmas break?
Not me.
Not you. I hope,
No,
you got all,
this is,
I hope you got all your Christmas shopping done already.
Pretty much.
Oh, what are we gonna have? We have
Pretty much.
Yeah, but he's going to have the dojis home for, like, what, 2.5 weeks or so?
at least.
Or so.
I forget how long you get off. Is it a month?
Yeah, it's like till
I mean, we
January
definitely don't do
6th
that.
or something like that for kids, I think. Like the 20th of December to like the 6th of January. I think it's like 3 weeks.
Yeah, something like that.
Bah humbug, Ozzy says. Oh, come on, man. 'Tis the
It's
season.
exciting.
Caring and sharing. It's about giving presents, not getting them.
Put it together.
Gundy's lives do matter, damn it.
It's like going up to a genie and going, "Hey, I want." You can't wish for death. You can't wish for life, and you can't wish for love. I'd like to have a $1 million Bitcoin and that.
Right.
It's like, damn it.
I mean, the market's kind of just been screwing people over lately. So usually when that happens,
This
it's
is sell-off season.
hold on to your bags, you know.
This is sell-off season. It's like people need to realize it's a normal cycle. What's up, Harry's Lasagna? What up, what up, what up, what up?
No trees up. I was gonna try to get mine up Thanksgiving weekend, but I got too fat on turkey and just had to sleep all weekend. Yeah. maybe this weekend. Tree time. Maybe I just confused it with tea time and went and played golf. I don't remember.
We do archery tomorrow. We go out and get it. Real tree life.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em, Johnny. Oh yeah.
All right, so.
Man, everything's on super sale tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Like what?
Litecoin's down like 11-12% for today.
Oh yeah.
It's all right. I'm in it for the long haul. Oh. Oh la la. Crypto.com coin. No bueno today either, man.
Oh, they're all like, hey, what's Bitcoin doing? Oh, he's dumping. Hey, everybody dump.
All right, everybody, we're going down now.
Yeah, same as last year. Yep. And the year before that. Everybody's trying to get
Paratrooping
that
straight up
Christmas
down.
money and end of the year money because everybody got to sell off before the end of the year.
Right, they're trying to lock in some losses to negate all their gains to legally get around having to pay as high of taxes. Legally.
Like if you made tons of gains this year, like I don't even think you could sell enough to like go negative at this point. Like it'd be really effing hard. I don't know. I'm ready. Quantum financial system reset. Let's go. Down with the fiat. No fiat for me. We're talking about what inflation, what percentage we thought it was at, you know? I think a couple people in the chat were like 30 to 50%. What are your guys' guesses?
Well, last year alone, they for M1 monetary supply, they doubled that, plus extending credit. So it's hard to really say how high it really went.
They need to stop printing before we can get a good a good number on.
And they can't do they can't do that at all because
No.
if they
That would destroy the whole illusion.
oh my god, you would see companies just fail. And they're in the belief system of if they don't help these outdated companies survive, that nobody will be able to take their place and everybody will have no job.
Yeah, like the whole too big to fail. Like that's some bullshit. Yeah,
Yep.
That's just shitty money management. Like you should let these guys burn. You know?
No. The problem is that they're so overextended on loans to buy back their stocks that if they go de facto on, oh my God, it'll bring the banking system down with it.
Bring him to his knees.
Well, I mean,
Donald
say it'd
Trump's
be
tried
nice,
to
you know?
declare bankruptcy on everything. The bank gave him an extension on credit.
It's called playing the game.
Right.
It's like the damn government always wants more money to stay open. I'm like, don't we fucking pay you guys enough already? Like, how are you out of money again?
Yep.
Like, who doesn't know how to balance a checkbook? You know, everybody in Congress, raise your hand. Thank you.
Right.
I don't know. It's like when they did that, bail out the banks and stuff. I'm like, man, if I can't manage my money, I don't get more or have my loans forgiven.
Right.
Yep.
Right. If we operated our households like the government, we'd all be homeless.
I'll be out on the street.
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a tent city, it'd be a tent country.
Right.
Pretty much.
Tent country. Techman's going to Vegas.
Yeah, December.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going with or without you.
Good luck flying right now. I don't know. I'd be scared. You end up at your destination and then they'll be like, oh, lockdown 7.0. Here we go. No one can travel. You just be stuck where you're at. Be like, don't. Oh, man, don't dox yourself, man. Saying how much you mined this year.
Yeah, don't do that. And for those that are new, just so you're aware, we are brand new. You're very excited. You want to know how much Bitcoin do you have? Well, let me ask you something. How much do you have in your savings account? Do you get it? You don't ask. No matter how much you want to know, don't ask.
Yeah, you know, it's like you're not a teenage girl. You know, don't ask how much people make.
Asking what they make, how much they have, is like asking a woman their age. They're just things you don't do.
What
Not
up,
if you
cereal
wanna
marshmallow?
live. If you want to live, don't do it.
Right?
Do not do. Oh. It's like, you know, when I was a kid, you know, and we started getting like, you'd go out to eat with the fam and, you know, the bill would come. I always want to see it. Dad was always like, and if you're not going to pay for it, you can't see it.
Pretty much.
Oh. Ooh, get the Bitcoin up.
That's what it's all about there, man.
Get the Bitcoin up. I thought we were doing that all the time anyway. Selling shitters for bitters.
I always kind of caution against, like, even collateralized loans.
Oh, I saw your Texinji video drop today, man.
I saw that.
I also noticed a distinct lack of mentioning of DCA Adventure.
Oh, busted. It wasn't for us, man. It was for his channel. God. Can he have his own channel? I think he can.
Right. I
You do-
didn't even
you do
realize
you,
I
man.
did it. No, I could. Well, unless, he could have edited it out too. I remember at some point I did say it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, those edits, man. You never know what's going to be final copy.
Right.
He probably just came over with, like, a camera and, like, shot a bunch of shit. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Get some B-roll. I saw some B-roll in your rigs. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
an impressive setup, you know.
Yeah. There's a lot there.
I have lots of skills. Skills I've acquired in my life of mining only.
Right, and I got more stuff that I need to still, like,
Yeah.
hook up.
Still stuff on the shelf not running? Shame on you. Plug that thing to power. Where'd Mikhail go?
I don't know.
Dirty ape.
All right. So keep
All right.
the code. All sorts of interesting hat options. So for you to take a look at your logo, see
thank you,
which
Keeper.
one looks the best. Cereal marshmallows. Hey now.
Yo.
Cereal marshmallow. No, that's the mini Doge.
Oh, those
Oh,
HS
shoot.
boxes are like pulling like $1,000 a day or something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is that?
The
I know they
CK
have one that's
boxes
like
are doing
really
pretty good
expensive.
right
It's
now,
like
too.
$8,000 or whatever to buy, isn't it?
Not sure.
And the
That was the KD boxes.
KD, that's
KD
right.
boxes were doing great. Wow. 2K CKB boxes and 11 star miners that will not connect to the console through the IP. I mean, you are not the first person I've heard say something like that.
Uh-oh. Is it locked out? Does it come locked out?
I don't know.
Just a plug and play jammy? They don't want
I
you
don't know,
messing with
man.
nothing?
Well, there were some that were having issues and people were like, they couldn't get into them. Some people in Discord were having issues like that too. Had to go to like their special site to find and get into them. Even with the IP, even knowing the IP, it's like it was refusing.
And you gotta check your browser too. Some of these browsers won't allow you to accept non-safe connections, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully you'll know how to like subvert that. But in the world of
You need to
automation, you just
figure
have
it
to
out.
double check sometimes. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Not that I know of, Golden Wolf. I've not heard of such a said thing.
What up, hobbyist miner? You didn't miss much. Just we're shooting the shit as we always
Yeah.
do on Fridays.
You know, the usual. The usual shit.
Friday.
Right. Pick up the whole network spreading. I have not heard anything about that.
Oh, hobbyist is talking about the MTV Cribs Nemesis version episode.
Thank you, hobbyists. Thank you.
Not on Gold Shell. That's what I recall.
Go chill. Friday. We gotta get Doge Lord to sing some crypto Christmas carols this year.
You would want to hear me sing.
Oh yeah, I got a raging clue right now.
It says I think I might like it.
Keepers like my crib tour has like 3 poor little GPU standings.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I'm like reaching up right towards that 45 GPU marker.
Oh yeah, that's not their highest, has it?
I think it is. I think the last time I had a bunch of GPUs, I was at 43. Yeah, 43.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually above it the last time.
Breaking records.
Oh yeah.
The Setting new record highs.
How many
What's
cards
up
can you
with the,
jam in those server cases you got?
8
8 to
apiece.
10?
8 apiece. Yeah.
Did you see in the combo section today? Did you see all the 1660 Ti's?
Yeah.
For $600 and something, you can buy a 1660 Ti with a motherboard.
Yep.
You can sugarcoat it all you want with that motherboard. That is not a $600 graphics card. I saw all those and I was like, oh man. I said, but at least it's like the good ones. I was almost tempted if they were like decently priced. You know, it was the MSI Gaming X 1660 Ti's. Like, I have those cards. Like, I like those cards. I don't like them for $600.
Right. When you probably bought them at MSRP for like
for that
$290, like back in the day.
Yeah. No thanks, man.
Ooh, 100%
Also,
ASIC friendly.
any and all of my GPU, I am 100% ASIC friendly now.
Nice.
They're
Any
cool
and
though,
all.
but-
So, what? You have my DMs. We like GPUs.
Right, right.
Yeah.
We can procure selling GPUs.
So Serial Marshmallows asks, "Hey Doge Lord, do you do your own printing on your shirts and such?" No, I do not own a printing machine or heat press or anything like that. I actually have outsourced and partnered with multiple companies and fulfillment centers all over the world. So basically, yeah,
World.
it was a much less expensive way to get started instead of having to purchase a $5,000 printer or any other equipment. But ultimately, the goal will be to grow to the point that I'll have my own fulfillment centers, and it'll be more cost effective. Plus, I can hire people
Yeah, man. Get some jobs and some seats, but
and hire nothing but veterans and crypto people.
yeah. Got to, man. Back to the community we go.
I'll hold my 4 gigabyte cards back a bit to get more GPUs, but I'm being picky on price. Yeah, I did the same thing, man. I sold like all my 4 gig cards and got out of that probably sooner than I should have. I could have kept them and mined on them longer and then still sold them for a higher profit.
I know, man.
But
Thank you,
that's
Ozzy.
here nor there.
Thank you.
But then, like, the prices of GPUs, I'm being really picky on. Like, I don't want to overpay. I don't want to pay scalp prices. Like,
I'm glad you
I
said
know I'm
that,
asking
Ozzy.
a lot.
Yeah. You're so picky, Mikhail. God.
I get it, man. I'm asking for
Hey, he's not the only one that's picky, okay?
asking
So,
for normalness.
so Ozzy says he says it's good quality. I like my Doge Lord shit. Yes, I'm picky as well. Believe it or not, I'm actually wearing the original concept all over print shirt. It didn't print black on the collar. You can see like where the ink didn't get on the seams because it was literally inked onto a finished t-shirt. Whereas now I do cut and sew all over print. So they print on a sheet, cut it up, and sew it together custom for you guys.
Ooh, yeah.
But this was the original concept that proved that it would work.
Proof of concept.
Shit happens, Ozzy. Basically, how it boils it down to. Shit happens.
Just boggles my mind. You can sell a 1080 Ti for like $1,000.
Yeah.
Well, not really 1,000. They're what, like 700 right now?
$700-800. You could sit there and sell a 1070 Ti for $400-500. I'm like, oh my god.
That hurts my podgies big time. Makes me cry a little. It's like RX 580s. They're back at MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, what, 10, 12 months ago? It was like you could get them for under 100.
Yep. It's like the good deals are done for a while, and
Yeah, till another crypto winter.
yep.
And there'll be like fire sale. I don't know.
Then we
You
won't
think
be
it'd
able
be
to
worth
buy-
it to get any like stuff like an RX 580? Like once they go back to cheapo? Because those 8 gig cards will be good in Ethereum for quite a while.
Depends on, it kind of depends on how Ethereum really works out too. So
Well, yeah, that's of course correct. You never know, man. They could just be like, "Oh, we're not gonna mine anymore on Ethereum. We're just gonna go to an electronic ledger. Here
Right.
you go." Oh, what do you mean? You're a bank now?
yep.
That's just fooey.
So, for anybody new to the channel, tell us in the live chat. Are you guys freaking out about the price of everything going down, or are you getting excited? Let us know.
Hey, man, buy the dips. When there's blood in the street, that's what you need to buy.
Absolutely. Because when you think about it, let's look at any other asset. Let's look at a house. Do you want to buy when it's $500,000 or when it's, market's crashing and it's $250 for that same house?
Well, I don't know if preemptively speaking, I've seen Elon probably cash out 4, maybe 5 billion of Tesla in the past month. And usually when big people like that start selling off their shares, it's because we're about to hit bottoms. The bottom is going to fall out. They're taking their profits and running.
Yep.
Who else is selling right now? Bezos. Bezos is selling his too, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Bezos and Tesla. Yeah, well, typical sentiment. When the boss man's taking his profits, you should probably take yours too.
Right.
Because he probably knows something you don't. Or he's privy to something that is not, allowed to be talked about company-wide.
I don't know. Ozzy says that XGPUs next year will be insane on crypto. I don't know about that.
What do you
They
mean, like
keep
4,000
trying-
series?
They keep trying to push, non-mining GPUs harder and harder, and making more and more mining-related graphics cards. I think in the coming year you'll see a more dedicated between the two.
Like a fork almost. Like you'll have a card straight for mining, a card straight for gaming.
Then they'll try to put that out there more, so
Yeah.
that way more people will be inclined to stay away from the other. They're not going to, but it would help because a lot of other people can't get a hold of it. Normal people can't. I can't go out and buy one. I can't go out and buy a mining specific GPU. They're expensive,
Right.
or you have to buy them in mass quantities.
You gotta be a player, man. Is what
That's
you're
just
trying
my
to
thought.
say.
Seems to be what they're
No
going.
more at-home mining.
Nvidia mainly are the ones doing it.
Yeah, well, Nvidia's been fugazi from the get-go with all this crypto stuff. It seemed like, with the Polaris cards, were the first gen to really embrace the crypto.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the next gen hardware really will be, but it's kind of funny that we were all memeing the 4090 you know, with 16 fans on it and shit catching fire.
It needs a 2,000 watt power supply.
Right?
I did
Yeah,
see
where's
guys-
the Supernova 2000?
I did see for tomorrow's Saturday morning lineup. It looks like Vega will not be streaming tomorrow. So he's going to an event. So
Oh,
he'll
no.
he'll be away. So you actually have Jump Change streaming before me. So that's 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Jump Change will have to start
Oh.
streaming.
Super
And
early.
then, yeah, super early. And then 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, I'll stream. And then it's blank for a little bit
Japan.
until DCA streams for DeFi Deep Dive.
Where and when happiness? That is in the eye of the beholder, my friend.
Right?
Totally up to you.
If you guys have any questions, probably now's time to go ahead and post questions away before we start rolling out of here. And, you know,
Yeah, I got 10 to 15 minutes before I gotta
Yeah.
go to my fiat job.
Goodness gotta go to work.
Yeah, if you noticed, there was no red cup today.
Yep,
No,
red
no,
cup.
just rain. Orange
He's getting-
dreamsicle. Nom, nom.
Num-nums. Got the num-nums.
Dude, like yesterday was rough. Yesterday was a 3 coffee and 2 monster day.
Man,
2
Well,
hours of sleep is a bitch.
must have been weak coffee. I know it wasn't Doge Lord coffee.
Only one was Doge Lord. That was the first one that I had when I went to work.
Oh,
After
yeah.
that, it was all cafeteria coffee, basically.
Hey, well,
Watered down.
almost-
yeah,
Ugh.
I guess if
Almost
you get it for
almost
free, you
decaf.
can't complain, right? You get free coffee at work?
Decaffeinated.
Yeah, coffee's
Nice.
free.
Well, I guess you can't complain then if you have to drink like 5 cups of it.
Free coffee's good coffee.
Free. 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 Yeah.
But yeah, at my last job, I actually brought my espresso machine to work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Carry it on like a backpack. Be like, yo, who wants its fresh drip?
No, I brought it to work, and then I would leave it there if, like, during the days that I was working, so I just wouldn't bring it back and forth every single day. But then on my weekends, I'd take it home. But yeah, I'd leave the espresso machine at work and fix myself an espresso as soon as I got there. Have another one midway through the shift.
Dude, I'd be like
And,
asleep like by noon. Just super crash. Like, I had like 16 espressos this morning. Holy crap. Start turning into the great cornholio.
Dude,
Yeah,
my one of my supervisors called me his crack dealer because I gave him some of the coffee, and it kept him awake for 2 days.
I mean, some people are sensitive to caffeine, man. Like, I'm not one of those people, but I mean, I can drink, soda or coffee and go to sleep. Like, it doesn't bother me that much. But some people, it's like, yeah. Probably all the practice drinking Mountain Dew when I was younger,
Well, the fun part
gallons
was
of Mountain Dew.
he had like a midterm exam or something that he had to study for the next day. So after the exam was done, he was still awake for a whole another day after that. Couldn't go to sleep.
That's crazy, man. Like, you gotta wonder, like, you should probably not drink coffee at all then if that's the case.
Ooh, keeper the code. Just saw that in the Discord. Looks amazing.
Ozzy says NVIDIA seen the AMD leaks, and they'll be pulling out all the stops. What does that mean? AMD's having some good cards coming out.
Their next generation is supposed to be pretty good.
Are they going 7,000 series, or are they changing the numbers up? 7900X.
Too funny, Serial. Serial's trying to get a hold of you, so he said something that he tried to message you through Twitter or something like that.
Oh yeah, Doge Lord Apparel. When I purchased DogeLord.com, I tried to go for the Doge Lord handle, but somebody already had it, so I was like, well, "Fuck it, Doge Lord Apparel" on all of the socials.
Doge Lord.
Don't delay by today.
Doge Lord.
Top of the evening to y'all.
All right, so if nobody's got any other comments or questions or anything like that, guys, definitely remember to smash that Lizzie like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the bell notification and all of that good stuff, guys. If you'd like to reach out to us or something like that, definitely join the Discord. It is free. You can also hit us up on all the different social medias too, and get a hold of us. And then if you'd like to become a supporter, get some behind the scenes knowledge, we also have Patreon links down below, guys. So definitely check all that stuff out. And like always, guys, we'll definitely see you all on the next one.
DCA Adventures Rated
Miss
F.
the exclusive content, especially when we have Discord live streams.
Woo! Oh yeah, at the end of every month, last Sunday of the month, guys. Yo.
This last one will be an awesome Christmas one.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
Right?
We're fucking awesome.
Right.
You know what? I think it's time for a farewell announcement. DCA Adventures Rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo. And with that, guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Later, kids.
Peace out, guys.
Fa-ra-ra-ra-ra.